Now we've come to the question and answer portion. Is there any audience members that have any questions?
I do.
Okay, thank you.
Being a step parent of a special needs child, what have you learned about your parenting style and what have you had to change? If you could change anything in your life, what would it be? And explain what the meaning of Texas pride is.
Thank you for those questions. They were excellent questions. Um, what have I learned about my parenting style and what have I had to change? That is a great question. A little bit of background. I've got three older children that with a previous wife, and I pretty much raised those three children all the same. Of course, I was younger and didn't quite know what I was doing. But now that I got with my current wife and we have a special needs child, he's autistic. It is a stepchild, but I consider him my own. Um, I've had him since he was 4 and he's 13 now, so I've had to learn quite a bit about it. With that said, my parenting style that I used with my previous children did not work with the special needs child, and I've had to pretty much adapt or change everything. With I don't want to use a normal child, but average child, they understand reasoning and consequences, and you can punish them and tell them this is what you did and this is what you're getting as punishment for it. Well, with an autistic child, that doesn't happen. They don't understand that consequence versus actions, or actions versus consequences. So you can't just say, this is your punishment for what you did. So I've had to learn that. That's probably the hardest thing for me to learn and adapt, was that portion of it. As far as being proud of their accomplishments, you're a parent, you're going to be proud of an accomplishment regardless. So it's that kind of parenting style where if my previous children did something great, I rewarded them with a bunch of love and praise. Well, the same thing with the autistic child. His name is Dalton, by the way. So the same way with Dalton, whenever he does something good and great, I'm overjoyed and I praise him too. So that part didn't change. It was more of the discipline that you can't really discipline. You have to discipline with love and kindness as opposed to harshness. So with the special needs child, what I've learned is not every child is the same, and you cannot parent them all the same. So they're I guess that's probably the major portion, is parenting children are not, you can't treat every child the same. Thank you.